What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI, and it is allowing general discussions about crypto, blockchain technology, educational content, NFT projects, and so on. That's all that this video is, guys. This is not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I talking about what is going on in the crypto world. We're going to go over the price action, we're going to go over Shiba Inu coin, and we're going to go over the latest news. So let's start with the overall market. Right now, we're sitting at a level of 27 fear, which is still fearful, right? You got to remember, we're still in a fearful situation, but this is much better than the level of 5 extreme fear that we were seeing just a few weeks ago. This rising confidence is allowing the market to rise, and as the market rises, confidence is going to rise even more. So emotions play a huge part in the cryptocurrency realm, and right now, emotions are rising, and therefore prices are rising. And it's almost like the chicken and the egg, right? You've got prices rising, emotions rising, emotions rise, and that causes prices to rise. So we're in a very good cycle at the moment, and hopefully we do not hit resistance, fall victim to fear, and watch prices drop again. Now, if you're looking at Shiba Inu coin specifically, beautiful green candle on the day today. The last couple times that we saw this level, Shiba Inu coin ran up, hit resistance, and of course retreated. If we can see a follow through, if Shiba Inu coin can continue to post a couple more green candles breaking these resistance levels, it is going to be an extremely bullish sign. So let's see what these analysts have to say about 80 trillion SHIB sitting on exchanges. It says Shiba Inu coin is approaching a pivotal juncture. On-chain data and price behavior are converging around a supply threshold that could determine the token's next directional move. Exchange reserves are currently hovering near 80 trillion Shiba Inu coin. That figure is drawing close attention from analysts and market participants alike. The outcome at this level may define whether the asset stages a meaningful recovery or extends its prolonged decline. Now, Shiba Inu coin has been locked in a sustained downtrend for several months. To be honest with you, several years, right? We've watched Shiba Inu coin since 2021 hit lower highs. And of course, lower lows, yes, but 500 points per coin has really been the absolute minimum that SHIB has hit since 2021. So let's just look at a weekly chart real quick so you can see it a little bit better. Shiba Inu coin on that weekly chart here has hit lower highs since 2021. Absolutely. You guys can see that on the triangle here. But 500 points per coin has never been broken. Shiba Inu coin has an absolute floor of 500 points per coin, and that level is continuing to be maintained even today. So that's one of the reasons why people view this as so important or so crucial, is because we don't know what happens when Shiba Inu coin drops below this level. Since making a name for itself, it has never been below this level. Now, the article goes on to say that each recovery attempt is stalled against declining resistance levels, and the pattern points to persistent selling pressure rather than isolated pullbacks. The token currently trading at 577, 590, 597 right now, so a little higher than when they wrote the article. It says, however, the bounce remains shallow. It has not broken structural sequence of lower highs, and it has defined price action in recent months. The broader trend remains bearish until otherwise confirmed. Now, exchange outflows and network activity offer conflicting signals. Despite weak price performance, on-chain data tells a more nuanced story. Substantial outflows from exchanges have been recorded in recent weeks. Tokens moving off of trading platforms indicate that holders are transferring assets into private wallets. This behavior reduces the supply available for immediate sale on exchanges. A negative exchange flow environment can reflect accumulation for preference for long-term holding. Fewer tokens on exchanges mean a tighter, immediately accessible supply. That structural shift, if sustained, can create conditions favorable to price recovery when demand picks up. And demand is starting to pick up as the overall, confidence is increasing. However, it is still extremely low compared to where it's been. Overall search volume sitting at a level less than 1 right now. which means that we don't even have a fraction of a percent of the people here today that were here in 2021. Which also means, if you're looking at the glass half full, it is going to be extremely easy to double, triple, quadruple search interest and the amount of people that are interested in buying Shiba Inu coin. Guys, when you hit rock bottom like this, it doesn't take much to double or 10x the amount of people interested, because that just takes you back up to a level of, let's say, 5 in terms of overall search interest.